Good morning, trading world. It is May 9th, 2023, 8:16 a.m. on the East Coast, and this is my pre-market outlook and technical analysis for day trading the markets. The title for today's outlook: Earnings guidance continues to throw a wet blanket on trade. There are plenty of earnings examples this morning, but I want to single out PayPal. PayPal had relatively decent earnings, reporting better than expected profit and revenues, even raising full year profit guidance. Despite all of that, it is still down close to 5% in pre-market trading. A couple of things to remember here. First, remember I have been saying look for leadership from tech to take us down, or at this point hold us steady. Out of all stocks reporting earnings this morning, PayPal has the largest market cap. So it is adversely affecting the whole tech sector this morning. PayPal should find support between 71 and 68, turning around on the day once it reaches that support area and turning the sector around with it. Also, we're butting heads up against a major resistance at 413, 414 level on the SPY. So it may take a couple of passes before we are able to break through this area. Rejection could take us down kind of fast due to the air pocket between volume nodes. When it does break through, it will move fast because of the same reason. Air pocket between the volume nodes or lack of liquidity. I am definitely looking for pops up on the day to get short again. We are still in a gap in order flow from yesterday, so as negative as things look before the open, we could get that irrational behavior push up despite intraday indicators being really negative. This brings us to the key levels of the day. All right, here we are with the key levels of the day. Starting on the resistance side, we have our Jack resistance area at the 412 level. And look for rejection once, twice, or three times here before moving up. Then we have our Queen resistance level at the 413 area. And then our King resistance area is going to be the 414 to 416 area. On the support side, we have our Jack support at 411 area. Below that, we have our Queen support at the 410 area, and then King support 409 to the 405 area. I do have a target. Let's see where it is. We have a major target around the 410 area. It may not come to fruition this morning, but this is probably something we're going to be looking at or facing tomorrow and below. The main thesis for today. For the day, we do have a bullish bias closing above the 412.74 with a projected target high of between 413 and 416. The alternate thesis is bearish, closing below the 412.74 with a projected target low of between 412 and 407. The main channel that we are in is between 397 and 416. Yesterday, market strength and breadth opened gap down and found the bottom kind of early, but stayed in a lower range that tested the bottom many times throughout the day. I expect strength to open weaker on the day, rise and test the resistance before showing more weakness that will have some follow through over the next day or so. We have dissonance between the technical side, which was bearish, and the quant side, which was bullish. The futures have a bullish bias for the day as well, with dissonance between the technical side, which was bearish yesterday, and the quant side was bullish. This brings us to the scenarios on the day. All right, here we are with the first scenario of the day. Is going to be our expanded range day structure. We could get some pre-market stall and then experience some dip buying early, bringing us back to test resistance and giving another try at breaking resistance, but mainly at some point chopping back and forth on the day. This is our expanded range day structure. All right, our second scenario, which has a similar probability to the first scenario, is going to be our trend day down, meaning we open gap down, start with a pushback toward the previous close, represented by the blue line. We find resistance at the previous close, well, on or before that previous close, and then we begin the downtrend for the day. We usually find midday chop around either the possible queen or king support area. One of the keys to look for today is that we have a target, primary target of around this 410 area. We could get a failed trend day once we reach that 410 and get a decent sized reversal off of that 410 area that could push us positive on the day. So that is our second scenario, trend day down, day type. All right, here we are with the last scenario. Is going to be our rounded reversal day type structure. We could get a continued push higher toward the jack or queen resistance area. Find our midday chop around more so that queen resistance area before going back down with the same energy or force that we went up with the first part of the day. So again, this is our rounded reversal day type structure. With that being said, as always, your most important job as a trader is to protect the capital that you already have. We do this by knowing and understanding the risk that we put on in the positions that we take, and also in understanding the risk in the current market conditions. I hope this helps. Wishing you a positive trading day. Let's go out and make it a great one.